Your mind is not your enemy, but if you don't learn how to control it, it can quietly destroy your peace. A young man once walked across mountains just to learn one secret: how to silence the storm inside his head. In a small village surrounded by green mountains and a flowing river, there lived a 23-year-old young man named Elias. Elias looked normal from the outside. He smiled when people spoke to him, worked hard during the day, but inside, his mind never stopped. From morning to night, thoughts attacked him like waves in a storm. He replayed old mistakes. He worried about conversations that hadn't even happened yet. He compared himself to people who seemed more successful. Even when he was sitting quietly, his head felt loud. At night, he would lie awake staring at the ceiling, exhausted but unable to sleep. His body was tired, but his mind refused to rest. The more Elias tried to stop thinking, the worse it became. "Why can't I just be calm?" he would whisper to himself. He tried distractions. He tried working harder. He tried forcing positive thoughts. Nothing worked. His peace felt like something that belonged to other people but not to him. One evening, while sitting alone near the river, an old traveler passed by and noticed the sadness in his eyes. The traveler told him about a wise old man who lived high in the mountains, a man who had once studied the human mind, helped many find inner peace. That night, Elias made a decision. He would find that man, even if it meant crossing mountains. At sunrise, Elias began walking. He crossed forests. He climbed rocky paths. He walked for hours under the hot sun. With every step, his thoughts followed him. What if this is useless? What if I never change? But he kept walking. After 3 long days, he finally reached a quiet mountain village. There, under a large mango tree, sat the old man. Calm, still, peaceful, as if the world inside him was silent. Elias bowed respectfully. "Master," he said softly, "my mind never stops. I am tired of my own thoughts. I want peace. Please teach me how to empty my mind." The old man looked at him carefully. He did not answer immediately. Instead, he stood up slowly and walked inside his small house. When he returned, he held a small clay lamp. Inside it burned a tiny, fragile flame. He handed it to Elias. "Walk through the entire village," he said calmly, "then return to me. But whatever you do, do not let this flame go out." Elias held the lamp carefully. The flame was small, weak. The wind could easily kill it. He began walking. Children ran past him laughing. Dogs barked. Vendors shouted from the market. A strong breeze passed through the narrow streets. But Elias didn't look around. His eyes were fixed on the flame. He adjusted his steps carefully. When the wind blew, he shielded the lamp with his hand. When the ground became uneven, he slowed down. For the first time in months, his mind wasn't racing. There was no regret, no fear, no comparison. There was only him and the flame. Step by step, something inside him became quiet. When Elias returned, the flame was still burning. The old man smiled gently. "Tell me," he asked, "did you hear the merchants shouting?" "No," Elias replied. "Did you notice the children playing?" "No." "Did you think about your past while walking?" "No, I didn't think about anything." "And why is that?" the old man asked softly. "Because I was focused only on the flame." The old man nodded. "That is the secret. When your mind is fully in this moment," the old man said, "there is no space for noise. Your thoughts trouble you because they drag you into yesterday and push you into tomorrow. But peace only exists here." He tapped the ground gently. "Right here, the flame did not quiet your mind. Your focus did. When you give your full attention to the present moment, the storm disappears." A tear rolled down Elias's cheek. Not from sadness, from relief. All this time, he had been searching for peace somewhere far away. But peace had never left him. His mind was noisy because he let it wander without direction. He bowed deeply. "Thank you," he whispered. The old man smiled. "You did not find peace today," he said. "You simply remembered it. If your mind feels heavy, if your thoughts feel overwhelming, do not fight them. Do not run from them. Simply choose one thing, one breath, one moment. Focus on it completely. When your attention stays in the present, your mind becomes quiet. And when your mind becomes quiet, peace returns. If this story touched you, share it with someone who needs it. And subscribe to the Habit Tales, where every story plants a seed of growth in your life.